Curiosity Zone.
Welcome back to another episode on Curiosity Zone. Today we'll be dealing with electric blenders. And I know you've been curious and always asking why some of your blenders just will be working and just go off and it comes back on after you leave it for some time. So the main component of an electric blender is the electric motor. And there are types of motors. And with this particular type of motor, it's designed to work for a short time. So the motor has a temperature rating which is supposed to work within. When it goes above that temperature rating, then the motor has to automatically cut the power supply. So let's find out. First of all, let's test the blender to see. So you can see the blender is working. So let's open it to have a look at the motor. And so this is the inside view of the electric blender. Now you realize this is the motor and this is the cooling fan to cool the motor. But you can see there's some white component here. Now that component is a thermistor, and what it does is it cuts the power supply at a certain degree. So this thermistor works with temperature, and I think the rating of this coil is 120 degrees Celsius. So when the motor works and the temperature rises to 120 degrees Celsius, this thermistor cuts the power supply to the motor. And it's connected in series with one of the lines, being it the supply to the motor. So now let's test the motor to find out. So now we'll power on the motor for some time. Now, since there is no load on the motor, it will take about 10 to 15 minutes for the motor to heat up for the thermistor to cut the power. So we'll apply an external heat by using a heat gun. So I'll apply external heat whilst running the motor and we'll see why. Okay, so let's go. We set the degrees to a higher degree so that the thermistor can cut very fast. So I took the cooling fan off to speed up the process. So now let's try again. So now you can see the thermostat has automatically cut the power to the blender because now the thermostat is very hot to the temperature setting is being set to. So now let's wait for some time for it to cool down. So you can see the switch is still on. So now let's wait. Now I'll apply some air. So I'll fix some cooling fan on it so it can cool the motor down for some time. Let's see. So now I'm applying some air to cool the thermostat down. So after it cools it for some time, we'll see what will happen. You can see now the blender is working again. You can see. Now let's apply a little heat again to see what will happen. Now you see as we apply the little heat, it went back off. Now let's apply the air again to cool the motor down for some time. The switch is still on. There's still power being supplied to the motor, but with the help of the thermostat, the power has been cut. The power supply has been cut to the motor. Now let's cool the thermostat for some time. So I hope you've seen what I meant. So you realize this is why your blender keeps cutting the power off automatically and keeps coming back on automatically. So that's all for today. See you on another episode. And please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so anytime I post new videos, you'll be able to see on time. That's all for today. See you on my next video. Bye.